our bodies was longer, our arms was longer, and our legs was longer.
Okay. Okay.
That's they didn't fucked around and started throwing out some of them people down in Antarctica. You go see what they looked at, what we used to look like. Our color wasn't brown, we was blues and greens.
Okay, like the Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that movie is actually a documentary about Earth.
Yeah, it come out on my son's birthday, December 16th. So I'm definitely looking forward to go watch that. So I had a dream. Because I know you said it, I gotta elaborate on it. Okay, so my whole family think I'm crazy. Okay, ever since I started following you, I knew, like, you basically just let me know that I was doing the right thing or I was not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't get with Christianity. I just couldn't. I was the black sheep of the family. Okay, so you came out the blue, and my auntie, like, you came out the blue. I swear, it was so crazy. And I got all these people around me, and they all telling me, like, you worshiping the devil, you you going to hell, and I'm over there just going back and forth. And you just came out the blue, and you were like, hold on, y'all listen to him. So so you allowed me to speak, and then my aunt, who is the pastor, she was saying, no. She was reciting Bible scriptures and everything, and then you were like, come here, auntie, and then you whispered something in her ear. And then she came, and then, you know what I'm saying, you let it, you came back. She said, y'all listen to them, like, they telling us the truth, y'all listen. And I wanted to ask you, what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her to make her wake up? Like,
I taught her who Jesus really was. Wow. Jesus is Isis.
Wow.
Isis is the queen of heaven and earth.
Wow. Wow.
That's the great church secret.
That Jesus is Isis.
Yeah, all you got to do is go to the Greek, untranslated Greek. You get your Strong's Concordance, and you can't mistake it. IESOUS, Isis.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Everything that you tell us to do, me and my husband, we be on it. Like, I got a whole notebook of stuff that you done taught us. Like, this whole notebook is full of Rod Hayes. This whole notebook, like, I'm not playing. Like,
you got me over here blushing this shit.
I'm serious. Like, I'm not playing no games. How when you first started in Leo, Inky, like, everything, like, you woke us up. Like it's so crazy. Like, give gratitude to you. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna continue to watch you. Just thank you. And then I remember you saying, yeah, I know you got a lot of people. You were saying something about the couple. It's not a couple ritual, but you were saying, no, I got to tell them offline. I can't tell them on IG of what they can do. So, can I inbox you and you tell us how we can entwine?
Look, that was then. This is now. I'm gonna flat out tell you.
Okay.
It's called a sexual asana or position.
Okay.
He had to be sitting down, the woman sit on top, face to face. When he penetrates, he put his tongue in the roof of your mouth. That's a circuit.
Mm.
And before you do it, y'all have to go over the best life scenario that y'all trying to create.
Okay.
When y'all do it and y'all in agreement and y'all make that circuit, right, you go straight to source. You bypass every motherfucking intercessor they ever gave us, and you go straight to source energy to download it.
Wow. And that's it. I knew it was something. I was like, babe, like, we got to ask him. And we thought we've been doing it right by, you know what they say, when you're orgasm, you manifest, you think of, but I was like, I know Rod got like a deeper, you know what I'm saying, something that we can do that we know that it's for sure.
The climax, because remember, the uterus is a portal straight to source.
Right.
So when the climax come, that's what they call the waterfalls of heaven.
Mm.
That means that whatever y'all set y'all intentions for, it's just a matter of time before it manifests. The stronger you are, the shorter your turnaround time is. And the shorter your turnaround time, the faster you see it manifest. When you start with something small, with an identifier. I'm going to see a $5 bill with the letter J on it. right?
Right.
And then, so that's something small. The universe can move that easy because you probably got a pocket full of $5 bills.
Right.
Right? But don't look for it. It's going to pop up. And then that's going to tell you what your manifestation turnaround is. And then the bigger the thing you're trying to manifest, the longer the turnaround time is because the universe is realigning shit in order to produce it for you.
Oh, yeah. You hear that, babe? Yeah, we most definitely. Yes, and this Maurice ride.
What's up, big
Maurice, peace, God.
How you feeling, fellas?
I'm good. So you taking notes, right?
Off top, man. You already know.
Yeah.
Make sure you start getting your good workout in beforehand.
Yeah, man.
You want to exhaust physical energy before intercourse so that you can be operating on straight spirit energy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real.
That's crazy. That's something I would have never thought of.
Yeah. It's the same as when you're trying to learn something new. When your mind all over the place, you can't focus.
Yeah.
Right? But if you go burn off some energy where you can calm down, now your focus is clear.
Right.
Yeah. The sister said do squats. She actually on point because when you're doing squats, you sending the energy from your root chakra up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We got 4 boys, so you already know. It's going on.
Yeah. In order for you to have 4 boys, that means he been doing everything he supposed to do.
No, I was mad. I was mad at God. I was like, man, I'm on punishment because I want a daughter so bad. I want a man in me. I'm the only woman in the house, so it's my husband and my 4 boys, and it's like I want a girl, but I'm scared to try again because if it be another boy, it's just like no, I ain't gonna keep going down that road. But it's a reason why I do know it's a reason why I have men in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's time for you to start getting the young girls in your area that doesn't have a woman to look up to. That's why you don't have no daughters. For 2 reasons. One is he doing what he supposed to do, so you grant him you agreed to allow him to reproduce himself. One of them boys he got to come back through.
We already probably know who. That's Charlie. That's Charlie all over.
They know.
Yeah.
That's him.
I tell Reese all the time.
You see, that's the first thing I asked you, which one
yes, and you hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
We already like his mama just died 2 months ago, and she came in my dream, and she know that her son played lottery heavy, and she came in my dream, and she said, and she gave me a ticket number, and it made it seem like we already won. It was 154, and every day I keep saying 154, so I feel like it's just a message of her just letting me know that she around. It's her number. And then Reese just said that 154 just came out Georgia Lottery yesterday. It's like she always revealing herself. But before she died, she said, Maurice, I know who I had. That's June. That's June Harris right there. That's Charlie. She said that. And that's crazy. You came right out and said it's somebody's grandfather. We've been told you that. The little boy, he do not act like he too. Yeah, I told him about my dream and he broke that down. And I'm a dreamer, right? Every time I had dreams, I call my family and I let them know. If I dream of death, that means a life coming. And if I dream of the death and it was a boy, that means it's a girl coming. Like I done learned to decipher my dreams.
Yep, that's called flipping. That's how you flip as above, so below. Because when it comes to you in the spirit message, you have to know how you interpret it.
Yes, and I had to do. I had trial and error for a long time. Now to master it. Like I get so mad. I'm like, God, why would you give me this ability if I can't stop what's getting ready to happen? Like, here, let me know it's a boy in my family that's getting ready to pass, and I can know which child getting ready to pass. Like I had a dream of my father, so I knew it was gonna be on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had to learn to decipher my dreams in order for me to. So I just had a dream last night of the daycare workers. The day was at a funeral, so I called when I dropped my babies off today, and I said, "It's somebody in y'all family. It's a girl getting ready to have a child, and it's gonna be a boy." And it was like I said, "So when it happens, just let me know." But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I want to tap in and want to get, I guess, make my abilities more stronger, or I'm just limited to just that.
No, long as you practicing deciphering your dreams, you're gonna get better and better at it.
Okay.
Then you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have a dream. If you remember the dream, you're gonna know exactly what it meant.
Yeah, that's how I knew that she was the real deal. Like I've been watching Black Magic. He been had so many guests on his page. I've been watching Collab, I've been watching everybody. I never had a dream about nobody, but I had a dream about you. And I'm like, yo, I said, Reese, whatever this man said, I'm following him. He's telling me like it is a reason why you came in my dream. I don't dream. When I dream, it is real deal. I just don't be dreaming just to be dreaming. It's a message in it. So that's why I knew I had to get in contact with you and let you know what I dream and like what did he tell my aunt? That's a damn hard Christian. But you just like you made everything come to light now. Now I understand. Now I understand. And I
Well,
appreciate you.
I told her Jesus is ISIS. And it wasn't because I told it to her. It's because when I told her, it resonated with her deepest spiritual intuition,
Mm,
and that's when she knew.
yeah. And she was all on the board with us, and we were just walking around, just waking people up, like you was a modern day Jesus, so to speak. Like we were just going around waking people up. Like
Oh, I'm not finna dress in drag, so I'm not. I'm
right,
not finna be. I'm not finna be no modern day Jesus because I'm
right,
not
right,
dressing in
right,
drag.
right, right. But we was waking our people up, and I see like that's what you here for. And I know you the real deal. You just ain't talking just to be talking. You like you the
Oh yeah,
truth.
because I hate social media with a passion.
Yeah, but you here for a reason. Like you see how you woke this whole household up. Like you here for a reason. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get right back on your live and keep following you, keep watching you, and keep filling up. I'm damn near. I gotta get another notebook. Gotta get another notebook. Like you the true babe. I love you, Rod. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, I'll talk to
Peace.
y'all later.
All right, love.
All right, King.
All right, peace, God.
All right.
Hey,
Hi,
how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Where you chiming in from?
New Jersey.
Jersey in the
Passion.
house, Turnpike,
Mm-hmm.
Sada Shakur. That's her territory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
wow.
displaced from her motherfucking land, but they about to bring her back with honors.
Okay, because maybe I think that might be another confirmation for me. So I just wanted to say thank you so much and gratitude to you because you've been saying everything, part of everything that I've been saying since I was like 13 and 14. And now it's coming to light. And I'm realizing, because, I stopped doing certain stuff because I knew I couldn't speak to certain people on a certain level. So I just was saying certain things. And they used to call me Martin Luther King or Malcolm X in high school and stuff. They used to say I was preaching when I was just speaking from passion. That's it. So I stopped that, but I noticed people was continuing doing, dropping the jewels and dropping the knowledge. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I appreciate everything.
I think you're just trying to make me blush.
No, seriously, seriously. Thank you so much. 'Cause, like, seriously, I even, even my dreams and certain dreams I had, and I don't know if it was because I was probably listening to you or whatever, but everything from the schools, how I compared the schools being like jail. I was telling people why the bell ringing at a certain time and how all the doors is lined up like cells, like how I was breaking down words in high school, like looking at the word history and a whole bunch of like mental, and all that govern your mental and all that. So I was telling people this and they were just looking at me like I was crazy, telling me I was worshiping the devil and stuff. So thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it.
But you keep your head up and fuck what they talking about and fuck who they telling.
Oh
Black
yeah,
Girl Magic
definitely.
run this bitch. So
Yeah,
y'all see,
definitely. And
Asada gonna tell y'all herself when she tell y'all her story.
and can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
It's about certain dreams I had. Like one dream I had about my uncle, not my uncle, but it was like a lady on top of a hill, and then Sam just told me that it was like an old lady. I'm not too sure, but she was just like everything was just like kind of dark or gray, black and white, and it was like an old lady on top of the hill. So Sam just told me to ask my mother, and I asked my mother. I told her I just had a dream about an old lady on top of the hill. Then she said, "Oh, my uncle used to call me um old lady on top of the hill," and I'm like, "What?" So I was wondering, what does that mean? And then I had a dream about her. She had mushrooms all over her body. I got the chills so bad. It was like, ugh. I had a dream my mother had mushrooms all over her one time. And I was just wondering, what does that, what the symbolic of it? Because I've been learning certain stuff that you were saying. I noticed I was doing flips. I just didn't know what it was at all.
So your mama carried Lilith energy. Lilith was undermined when they put the moon to block the energy of Saturn, so that the women can't control their menstrual cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then the women took a while, but they figured out how to use the moon magic. Right? So when they learned that, they knew that if they wanted to tap into their Lilith energy, that they would have to wait till the moon went dark for 3 days. Lilith is the big sister who is going to be Big Mama next. Just like Sekhmet is in line to be Queen of Heaven and Earth next. Mm-hmm. Right. So Lilith tied right into the Big Mama energy. All they got to do is just sound the alarm. We're going to clean this shit up in the end. But every time these motherfuckers do some dirt, make that shit known to the public. So then now that it's all known to the public, we can put it together publicly and show the people what these motherfuckers doing behind the scenes. Let's go back to the book.
I got
you. Can find another book.
We're going back right here. We was on this one. I think we was on this one.
I think that's the one we was on. The one you at now.
Okay, let's go to the next one, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
The forgotten slave trade. The white European slaves of Islam. We don't want to talk about that though, do we?
Go ahead.
We just only want to talk about niggas were slaves and white people came out the caves, conquered the gods, and put them in chains. Make that shit make sense, Elder. What they talking about?
Right.
If we start watching the long game, this is what we gonna find out. These motherfuckers came over here slaves. Right? And then they start using them to block us out of the institutions. That's how they shifted their position in the society. Once they shift their position in the overall society, now they standing in the background. Anybody give them any problems, they murder that nigga.
Wow.
Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey, Gabriel Prosser. And the list goes on and on of the ones you don't even know put up a resistance. They don't tell a lot about the slave rebellions or the insurrections in the prison camps because they don't want that to be part of the culture. Mm-hmm. Us constantly waking up and uprising against the tyranny of artificial legal fiction that's operating in the de facto capacity, pretending to be our government, pretending to give a fuck about us, but all the time they economically raping us, they socially destroying us, and they literally are taking the future and from our kids by corrupting what our kids learn. What our children learn from the master keeps them in a perpetual servant mentality. Right? Let's go to the next one. See, all of these is they references so they can learn more about what really went on with the slave trade.
Get a real grasp of it. Get a real good part of the picture.
This is what the CSA, where thousands of Irish people sold as slaves. The answer is yeah, because the Irish was fighting the English, and the English don't look like they look today. They look like light-skinned Negroes. They the ones who was running this operation. So when Baba say we was getting punished by our sins, not for our sins, what was the sin?
Exactly.
What was done to the pale people first, you think we gonna get away without paying for that shit?
Exactly. That's what I said.
And my mama say sometimes the good got to suffer with the bad. Because one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. But if you dump out the whole basket, you can find which ones ain't spoiled. Rinse them off and put them back in there and go about your merry business. So when all of the baskets got dumped out, right? So now it's time of the harvest where we take the good apples and leave the bad ones.
Okay.
Right? Go to the next one. There was one right before this. Double click.
Oh, let me go back. It just make it do like that.
Okay, I see what happened. Go ahead.
Unless it was that one. Hold up.
That's what I thought it was right there.
Yeah, okay. It might be that one then. Yeah, okay. It is double clicking on me. Go ahead.
Look, Christian slaves, Muslim masters,
Wow.
white slavery in the Mediterranean, the Barbary Coast, and Italy from 1500 to 1800.
Wow.
This is after Columbus. These are motherfuckers they was bringing over here with them.
I got a picture going along with it. While we on that, I got a picture that's go along with this.
Pull it up.
Okay, this is a picture right here. And you like you already said something about these dudes. Like these dudes right here.
Oh yeah.
He a Muslim, ain't it?
Yeah, them Arabs.
Okay.
The one on the left is a Turk.
Okay. Yeah. The two Gammas. That's what they call them in the Old Testament. Two Gammas.
Yeah. He the servant of the other dude with the beard.
That's crazy, man. So he a white servant.
Yeah.
And he ain't part of the Canaanites because the Canaanites, but he is part of the Canaanites because his family, his people come from the Canaanites mixing with those people over there, the Japhat now people.
That's what make the ones that look like Abu Bakr.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the pale Arabs. The niggas that can't took over with the crescent flag and they can't
see. Okay, now you see the guy on the right. His father could look exactly like Tipper Tib.
Okay,
but his mama would be one of the servants that's the complexion of my man.
Okay,
right. Remember Tipper Tib, right?
You
remember who he was?
No. Go ahead.
Tipper Tib, pull him up. Right, Tipper Tib was at the time of his life, he was the world's largest slave trader.
Spell his name for me.
CIPPER, new word, TIBB.
Hold on, let me make sure I spelled that right. Spell it again.
CIPPER.
Yeah.
TIB.
BB. Okay, yeah, that's how you spell it. I think I got this dude in there too.
There he goes. First and second picture of him.
Let me save it in there because he part of this whole what we talking about. All right.
Now he was from Northern Africa, and he traded African slaves to Europe. That was his business.
What? Hold on, we're finna get this cat. The ancestors finna get this nigga, man. We're finna wake him up out of his grave and hang it.
Yeah, so Baba got him in a couple of scrolls telling us his history, and it's a black guy that's wrote this big ass book. The book is red. I can't think of the name of it, but it's something like Muslims' contribution to the world. He got a section in there on him too.
Check that out.
Yeah, old Tipper Tib, the most prolific.
Selling niggas.
Yeah, nobody in history since him had a reputation of selling more slaves than him. He bought, sold, and traded more slaves than anybody in the known history of the world.
Damn. And it was
except for that's the only way you can out trade him. You have to count like Rome's wealth source was slaves. And so he would be a contributor to Rome's wealth as a slave trader. Now, what was his religion?
Islam?
He was a Muslim.
Yeah.
Muslims are still trading slaves to this day in the Sudan. They capturing them in the Sudan, put them in bondage. They capturing them in Ethiopia, putting them in bondage. This what made them go in there and get Muhammad Fahd ID, Black Hawk Down. Remember that?
Yeah.
Don't nobody know why they went over there.
Yeah, you go break that down for me, man. On the Black Hawk Down.
So they went over there to get rid of a guy named Muhammad Fahd ID. They called him a warlord.
Let me pull this nigga up, man. Hold up. Muhammad. What's
His middle name, F-H-A-D. His last name, A-D-I-D.
F-H.
You should see it in the drop down. Muhammad Fad Adid.
Muhammad.
No, he ain't up there. It ain't spelled right somewhere.
Yeah, Adid. What's the last part? Adid. Adid.
Yeah, A-D-I-D.
A-D-I-D. Okay.
Put Ethiopian warlord behind it.
Yeah, here you go, right here.
There you go.
Yeah, that's him right there. I remember him now.
They went over there. That whole military operation was to kill him.
Why they want to kill him?
Under him, Muhammad Fad Adid didn't believe in allowing people to come into his country and exploit the people and to trade the women. He was protecting the women and the children, and he was raising the boys to be soldiers. They had to get rid of them. He was creating a situation in Ethiopia where pretty soon they would be able to defend themselves, and they didn't want that to happen. Ethiopia has been under a protectorate with varying European countries, mostly Italy and Britain, for the last 150 years. This guy would have got their independence. That's what he was fighting for. Now, if you notice, he looked like somebody else, Anwar Sadat. Anwar Sadat was the last Egyptian pharaoh from Egypt that was an Egyptian. You remember?
No.
Saying that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. They built a pyramid structure to him in his memorial. You remember what happened to him, right?
No.
He was assassinated on stage by the Mossad.
What?
You know who the Mossad is, don't you?
Yeah, that's Israeli CIA.
Yeah. Now you know who run that, right?
What you got? I got ideas, but you know,
the Dirty Moors run that. All that shit going on over there, the Dirty Moors run that shit.
That's what I was gonna probably say too.
That's they shit. Pull up assassination of Anwar Sadat.
Oh yeah, we gotta get this.
It was live.
I think Baba got that in the book. Baba got that in the book.
Yeah.
He got that in the book. I remember reading this in the book when you saying it now. It's my memory's going to come back. I think I read it in the book that Baba put out about that dude getting assassinated.
Yeah, they had to
spell his name.
A-N-W-A-R. His last name Sadat. S-A-D-A-T. Shout out to Sadat X from the Brand Nubian, by the way. Yeah.
Let's save him, man. Because I'm gonna do research on this guy. Let me save him.
Yeah, so the reason that he would have had peace in the Middle East in the upcoming months before, if he would have lived, it would only took him about another 6 months to solve all of the Middle Eastern conflicts from Egypt.
There you go with a phase on. Oh yeah. So what? He was from?
They couldn't have that, huh?
He's from Egypt.
Yeah, he's Egyptian.
Nigga look like a damn. He don't look like no Afar. And he looked like. I mean, yeah, you can say he Egyptian, but he like the Ethiopian type Egyptian. He ain't like the Afar. Yeah, this right here. Oh,
I don't think that's him in the picture.
Old picture when he was younger. I'm gonna show you what he. Okay, like this a picture. It's a picture of him when he older right here. I got you right here. All right, so this nigga don't look like no. Like he do look like the bloodline because that's how he looked like King George looked. King George looked just like this. And
you know who else looked just like that? Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah, they playing the George moving on up, right?
Yeah, George Jefferson.
Yeah, George Jefferson. George Jefferson from that same bloodline with King George now. Look, the Williams, they come from yeah, so you're right. These people are Egyptians because if you go back but you can trace them all the way back to Ethiopia or that one landmass, because we don't know they give us a map of how the landmass is separated and cut off, but we know at one point all that land was one piece, and you know they try to play these games to separate us. But yeah, I'm with you when you say he an Egyptian because I already did research on how to line, and this right here is a trait right here.
Male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
You heard it from the mother. That come from the Danakiel.
Go ahead. Build on it.
Well, the Danakiel put the receding hairline in the genetic arrangement of the human. Remember, everybody had to come give a drop of blood to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
And everybody who got a gave a drop of blood left a genetic trait that can be identified. Right here.
This is a fucking like the Willis Peak. All this alien traits, right? That's what you're telling me. That it's alien traits.
Male pattern baldness is. It comes from the Danakiel. Yeah. Hirsutism comes from the Dewanis and the Kidduites.
And just to be clear for the audience, when he say Danakiel, he talking about the big head people like that Yakub father came from. Yeah,
right.
The field coordinator. Go ahead, my bad.
Right. So they got the receding hairline. That comes from their traits in the genome. If they came to give a drop of blood and we can't see their traits in the genome surface as a phenotype, then they didn't get a blood, they cheated. So that's why you see varying prominent figures with different characteristics that you can identify and trace directly back to an extraterrestrial race. Yep. Like Jimmy Durante. Pull Jimmy Durante up.
Go ahead, let's get into it. This is where his shit really get cracking.
Jimmy Durante is famous for his nose.
Durante.
That's a Deros trait.
Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he looked like a damn Deros. His smile, his grin is like a Deros grin. Look at this shit. This nigga grin is like Freddy Krueger, my nigga. Look, it's like a slick, sneaky. Like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna take you behind him. Come on here and get this candy. They look like one of them niggas. Blow him up. You got him? What they doing? What they doing? There you go.
Now you see that nose?
Yep.
Now show them what the Deros look like.
All right. I got the Deros in this file already.
So this where his nose trait comes from. Do you know who else got that nose trait?
Who else?
Remember the one they called Chief White Wolf?
Yeah, you right. Yeah, dang, you right. Oh shit, man, you cracking my thumb. Yeah, I'm gonna put man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get them niggas. Bro.
Somebody say young girl to get them niggas.
Yeah, man, get them niggas, man. Hey.
Now everybody